Israel says it's lifting part of its blockade of Gaza after a request by US President Joe Biden during his visit. Tel Aviv said on Wednesday it won't stop aid entering Gaza from Egypt, and the US says Egypt has agreed to reopen its border crossing to let some aid flow into the enclave. This was an airstrike near that border on Wednesday. Truckloads of aid and volunteer workers have been piling up on the Egyptian side for days as the UN warns of a humanitarian catastrophe. The fallout from a blast that hit a Gaza City hospital continues, drawing protests across the Arab world, some violent, and a debate over its cause. Hamas says hundreds of people were killed in the explosion and that it was caused by an Israeli strike. Israel has blamed a failed rocket launch by another faction, Islamic Jihad. It's provided these drone images as evidence, claiming it's not consistent with an airstrike. This was Biden in Israel.
Based on the information we've seen to date, it appears the result of an errant rocket fired by a terrorist group in Gaza. The United States unequivocally stands for the protection of civilian life during conflict, and I truly grieve for the families.
The White House National Security Council echoed Biden in Washington, saying the U.S. assessment was based on analysis of overhead imagery, intercepts, and open-source information. The Israeli military is also accusing Hamas of inflating the number of dead, and it has released an audio conversation it claims is between two Hamas militants discussing a misfired rocket from Islamic Jihad. Islamic Jihad has denied blame.
Years, but we're putting all of them in a tough situation. No, I was very blunt about the need to support getting humanitarian aid to Gaza, get it to Gaza and do it quickly. Israel has been badly victimized, but the truth is that if they have an opportunity to relieve suffering of people who have nowhere to go, they're going to be, it's what they should do. And if they don't, they'll be held accountable in ways that may be unfair, but that's what we should. And my point to everyone is, look, if you have an opportunity to alleviate the pain, you should do it, period. And if you don't, you're going to lose credibility worldwide. And I think everyone understands that.
What about getting people out?
The second thing was that I wanted to make sure there was a vehicle, a mechanism that this could happen quickly. And so I've been on the phone for the last, we've been on the ground a while. That's why we haven't taken off.
About an hour.
With El Sisi. I don't think I was on that long. It was about probably half an hour. And both my team here was with me. And he agreed that what he would do is open the gate to do two things. One, let up to 20 trucks through to begin with. Satterfield, my ambassador, is down there in Cairo now. He's going to coordinate this. He has my authority to do what is needed to get it done. They're going to patch the roads. They have to fill in potholes to get these trucks through, and that's going to occur. They expect it'll take about 8 hours tomorrow, so there may be nothing rolling through until what's today? I'm losing track of days. Thursday, Wednesday, probably until Friday.
And that's the Rafa
for this purpose. For this purpose, not to allow a lot of people out, but to open it up for this purpose.
For humanitarian assistance.
For the trucks to be able to get through.
And is that just
up to 20 trucks? This has been a very blunt negotiation I've had, and so we want to get as many of the trucks out as possible. There's, I guess, 150 or something there. Not all of them will go. The first tranche, if there's a second tranche, see how it goes. The commitment is, if in fact they cross the border, the UN is going to be on the other side. But the point being that if Hamas confiscates it or doesn't let it get through, or just confiscates it, then it's going to end, because we're not going to be sending any humanitarian aid to Hamas if they're going to be confiscated. That's the commitment that I've made. And so the bottom line is that El-Sisi deserves some real credit, because he was very accommodating, and quite frankly, as everyone I have spoken to thus far since this trip began. If I wasn't able to make it into Israel, I got it done. I'd get it done. This is.
What world have we allowed it to be okay for there to be a 16-year blockade?
There's no more war. Ceasefire is what we're calling for. No more weapons. No more war. Ceasefire is what we're calling for. Calling for. No more weapons. No more war. Ceasefire is what we're calling for.
The right to live in freedom.
And the right to return home.
And the right to return home.
so you make me feel it again and again. I grieve the body, my body, you appeared like shrapnel and never left. I grieve every olive tree captured, every checkpoint, every...
Not in our name! Not in our name! Not in our name! Not in our name!
Other people feel. So you all being here to speak truth, because the warmongers are out, y'all. They're all ready.